So the career path started in finance. I went to work for Bank of America and their capital markets group in London in the early 90s. And I had a plan from there to basically build a career in finance in Europe. But before I left Seattle for that, I met a great gal who worked at Microsoft, who drew me back to Seattle, and she's now my wife of 22 years. But I came back to Seattle, went to work for Seafirst Bank, which was owned by Bank of America, and stayed on a finance path for a number of years there. And then I left the banking business when my father, who started the Ackerley Group, called and said, "We need your help developing a strategic plan for a new arena for the Supersonics, and we'd like to get you involved in that." So that was the path that took me away from banking and got me on a path into the family company. So I worked in the Full House Sports and Entertainment division for several years, really guiding what we were doing with the development of what became Key Arena, which opened in 1995, and in the spring of '96 would house the NBA Finals between the Sonics and the Bulls. Unfortunately, the Bulls got us, but Michael Jordan's pretty good. And so I stayed in the company and worked in different segments of the company, which comprised media companies and TV, radio, outdoor advertising, airport advertising. And then I went to the corporate office and worked in corporate development there. So I had a chance to really dig into all of the operating segments and really developed a strategy for how we would improve the relationship the company had with Wall Street as we were a public company. And then I became president of the company, which really gave me the opportunity to work closely not only with the operating groups, but with the board about go-forward strategy. And one of the decisions that we made not too long after I became company president was to part ways with our sports and entertainment group, which the primary assets were the Sonics and the WNBA Storm. And that was designed to basically allow us to become a pure play media company. And the NBA and WNBA business was very good to us for 18 years, but we felt it was the right time to exit and to focus on investing in media and entertainment. And then soon thereafter, with a new go-forward strategic plan, we found ourselves entertaining an opportunity to sell the media company to Clear Channel. So it was a frenetic few years, to say the least, when I was in the corporate suite running the company as president with a great team. I mean, it was obviously a lot more than just myself. But that was the path. And then after the sale of our business, we formed an entity called Ackerley Partners. So we moved out of the operating role and into the investor role, and we moved away from traditional media assets and leveraged Ackerley Partners to allow us to invest in entrepreneurs building new media companies in the digital media space. And we've been doing that now for the better part of 12, 13 years. And it's been a really rich and rewarding experience. It's like any business, it's had its challenges along the way, but it's been a really, really good experience for us to apply our skill set in media to a place where we can try to help entrepreneurs and co-investors build dynamic new media and entertainment companies.